The Byzantine Empire, also known as the Eastern Roman Empire, was a continuation of Roman Empire centered in Constantinople during late antiquity and the Middle Ages. Early Byzantine coins continue the late Greco-Roman conventions. On the obverse, the head of the emperor with a full face rather than the in profile, and on the reverse, usually a Christian symbol such as the cross or a victory or an angel. The gold coins of Justinian II departed from these stable conventions by putting a bust of Christ on the obverse and a half or full length portrait of the emperor on the reverse. In the 10th century, anonymous follows were struck instead of the early coins depicting the emperor. The anonymous follows featured the bust of Jesus on the obverse and the inscription which translates to Christ, Emperor of Emperors. These coins can be classified into three types. The first one is solidus, next denarius, and the last one is hyperphyron. From the 4th to 11th centuries, solidus were minted mostly at the Constantinople Mint. In the Roman Empire, during the 4th century, Trier, Rome, Milan, and Ravenna were the main producers of gold coins in the West, while Constantinople, Antioch, Thessalonica, and Nicomedia struck gold coins in the East. Denarius was the standard Roman silver coin. From its introduction in the Second Punic War, it continued to be minted in very small quantities, likely for ceremonial purposes. Denarius has references in the Holy Bible in various places, such as in Matthew chapter 20, verses 2, and John chapter 12 and verses 5. Solidus or nomisma was a highly pure gold coin in the late Roman and Byzantine until 11th century AD, when several Byzantine emperors began to strike the coin with less and less gold. Histamenon was the name given to the gold Byzantine solidus when the slightly lighter tetrahedron was introduced in the late 10th century. Emperor Nicephorus II introduced a new coin, the tetrahedron, which was 2 carats lighter than the original nomismo. Histamenon means to stand up in Greek. Hyperpyron was in the use during the late Middle Ages. The solidus was initially introduced by Diocletian in small issues and later reintroduced for mass circulation by Constantine in 312 AD and was composed of relatively solid gold. Each coin weighed 24 Greco Roman carats or about 4.5 grams of gold per coin. The solidus was struck from pure gold, but because of the limits of refining techniques in practice, the coins were about 95.8% gold. Introduced by Emperor Alexios I, Commoners replacing the solidus as the Byzantine Empire's standard gold coinage as the 11th century. The hyperpyron meaning super refined. This was the same standard weight as solids, but only 20.5 carat purity. The low purity was due to the melting down and inclusion of earlier debauched coins. The Byzantine coinage had a prestige that lasted until near the end of the empire. European rulers, once they again started issuing their own coins, Byzantine coins took to the furthest extreme the tendency of precious metal coinage to get thinner and wider as time goes on. Late Byzantine gold coins became thin wafers that could be bent by hand. Thank you.